I guess I'm heading over to eventually figure out how to get into this area again. Not for new stuff, clearly. Apparently there's some NPC that said that it's been 5 years since the whole incident with Team Flare, so apparently that ZA takes 5 years after Pokemon X and Y. Personally, feels like it's a lot longer, considering how they had plans for Legends for Pokemon Z at some point, and just never had the opportunity to do so. So, alright, now I remember the way. It's through here. But even then, I'm sure. Oh, how funny! This is the area where I found. This is the area I found this little fella. Oh, this is gonna be so ironic. This is gonna be so iconic in a moment. But yeah. Even if plans for Pokemon Z did not go into fruition at the time, sometimes revisiting ideas has to. I'm saying it has to come around eventually. Just it's nice to see ideas get reintroduced, and after so many years later, and just things just taking a nice turn for him. Staryu and I are gonna give this all we got. You still have a Staryu at this point? Why don't you use a water stone on it at this point, Gil? I guess this Barbarical is our light at the end of the tunnel here. I wonder how many Binacle make up a Barbarical. Though I guess we should be thinking about how to handle the battle. Barbarical becomes walk and fighting when Binacle evolves. Okay. So it doesn't become quad weak to water. It practically tries to overcome that. So basically, Sonic is just taking the cake here. I need to prepare this. About preparing, I mean simply swapping over to my starter Pokemon. Of course, Gardevoir could also handle it, but I'm going with Meganium here. So he hasn't added a Moment Sign in quite a while. So, yeah, okay. I still can't complain about not evolving down to Storm me quite yet. Okay, buddy, what do you look like when Mega evolved? Whoa! Yeah, that's quite a weapon if I've ever seen one. Okay. It was a good thing I actually kind of took the moment to actually level up my Pokemon a little bit, because, goodness. I would have been struggling a little more if I did not. Alright, make it up. If I can press the button. I face on the fucker. Nice, there we go. Pinnacle incoming! So, well, I was going to do something, but now it's not. Ah, never mind. Don't assume I started for a quick moment. Ow! I think it's angry. You don't say. Okay, judges, Jesus. Just because it's not successful does not mean that it worked. Go away from me! Ow! Stop surfing in my general direction! There we go. Taken care of. What parasite? Great job going! Saigon! There you go! Okay, bye. If Mega Power continues to overflow and saturate this city, do you not fear that every Pokemon in Lumiose may succumb to Rogue Mega Evolution? If that happens, we'll have them too. I would expect nothing less from one of those whom Zygarde sees potential in. There is something you should know. This disaster of Mega Power spinning force over Lumiose. I have reason to believe it began at much the same time as the renovation work on Prism Tower. This suggests that Chrysalical Ink has some connection to what is happening. Perhaps Zygarde wishes me to investigate that connection. I believe Zygarde is wielding me as an instrument for the betterment of Lumiose. It intrigues me. And it bothers me none. After all, my wish has always been to make a more beautiful city, a more beautiful world. That's the connection to Lysander. So he basically is Lysander. He just lost every letter in his name. And apparently it grew right here while he was at it. For that, I am counting on your help. Until we meet again. So I think this practically probably confirms that Lysander did live the ultimate weapons attack just on the Team Flare base back in X and Y. Probably got the same aging effect that AC practically did. It's weird how Blizzard Tower keeps coming up in all this, huh? AC was worried about it too, wasn't he? Before the renovation started, Blizzard Tower was open for anyone to go in and climb up. I wonder if they closed it down because they're trying to hide something, because there more than likely is. Probably why they're building a wall to begin with. Oh, before I forget, let me heal Saki and the other hard-working Pokemon, thank you. Now I gotta get going. Dino and I have to work on our coordination so we can help this poor Pokemon better. Why are you out of the evolve if we can start you already? Aha! Dang it, they got me again! Someone get me out of here, please! Just having Pokemon here this thing was a powerful move, no need to be gentle! Someone's all wrapped up in Pokemon living. Not high powered enough. I'm aware of the boost power, just where you want me here. If you're asking if I'm raising over 100 quite yet, not quite. We'll get to take a look at this. Thanks for getting out of that sticky situation. You really saved me. How did that happen? That was a good spinnerback here. Well, to defeat them on my partners. I call them the spinnerback zippies. But they get angry. They always fight for you and leave behind right like that. Spin! This time I messed with by destroying the web, they just finished making big mistake. Defeated from stalling me up and left me hanging, but I wish they'd shown some mercy. Someone did that on purpose. Okay, you've made a point. I'll be more careful, I promise. But you know what would be a better use for all that silk? That's the whoops to sell some quick cash. I'm kidding, that was a joke! I'm swimming up again, spinning like zippies! Well, I'm glad that situation was about a quick one. How strange. The sound effect seems like power, but I can't get it to work at all. What's wrong? Oh, hi! It seems we're being watched. How did you notice me here? Gil, when you have a Pokemon, it's kind of hard not to notice you. How could we not notice? Did you think we were being subtle? Quiet. You have a problem now? How do you know that? Did you do something to that elevator? Your problem may have a solution if you beat me in battle. So here we go again. Is this girl actually ignoring me? It's not about her. Not just to find out what she knows, but to find out what her problem is. Are we doing this? It really is good. Again. The friend should be ours. Ninja Fog! Slash! Oh no, I can't heal. Anyways, just gonna stop you from doing that. Slash! Followed by Ice Beam. Gengar. Just gonna do a quick opportunity here. I really should have gotten some more hyper potions before I proceeded any further. Alright, make it evolve. Ninja Fog! How terrifying. That's what I have to say. Apparently. Boom. Your Pokemon brim with justice. How close is that Pinnacle to a level up? You really are strong. Sorry, Kanari. I couldn't avenge you. Of course it has to do with Kanari somehow. Wait, I remember you. You were in the Kanari Quiz contest. Quiet. Your words won't keep my word. This elevator. It's cursed. Can you fix it? Just kidding, it's actually not cursed. Go ahead, Chandelier. Oh, that's Phantom. See, a naughty Phantom for us to cope with. Thank you. Chandelier and I must protect the city and its people. We can't hope to save our reputations from mindful recklessness any other way. I'll win the next Christmas contest. My love for Canary is much greater than yours. You'll see. I'm sorry I didn't make you battle. Here, I hear your Pokemon. Thank you. The rest is up to you. Well, that explains the problem with me. But if CJ's can out-quiz me, he's wrong. Now, up we go. Ampharos should be up there. Nope. Is it gonna be a better way to get up there? I'm like, not over this way or something? No, there is. I'll just take it. I'll just take the shortcut way. AKA, I'll glide over it. I'll glide over to it. There it is. If we also gain the drag type, we'll make it fast. Take care of the time matchups. Scrapty's willing to go. Oh, so you have evolved the Pokemon leaders to stay behind. At least on saw you. Yep, thank you. I really should just stop talking to them before I do these rogue battles. Because more often than not, it feels like a repeat line. I mean, granted, to save some space by having the same dialogue and not just a whole new dialogue box. Just to make like a few gigabit, just make it so it takes a bit more data. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, fabulous! Oh my god, yeah, that's pretty. Something got out of you though. One. Poison jab. Ow. Go on. Make it evolve. Go on. Poison jab. X scissor. Go on. Poison jab. Scissor. I think all those might be on the verge of dying here. I know. Should just be me seeing these things though. Go on. Point jab. Going your weight now. Sure is. It's a good thing that won't matter for Lexi though, because it's fog ground type. There these. Oop. Go on. Extra soil. Poison jab. Go on. Extra soil. Ow! Don't slap me! Make it evolve. Go on. Poison jab. Go on. Poison jab. Go on. Still not enough. There we go. Start the mid-attack. I didn't even bother checking how much HP Pinnacle was on the road to that level up, so I have to... Whoops. Oh well. I'm sure it was like very minimal numbers though. And there's the Amphiwall site. Now my shiny Amphiwalls could look fabulous! Now it's quite a battle. I'll heal our Pokemon, thank you. Save some time facts to do it myself. I like... Facing those Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon can be scary, but I know they need our help. Now, the Rust Syndicate. They're the ones I'm truly afraid of. Might run no deal with them at all. Impressive work, GMC. Hi, Emma. I've been going around searching for cases of Rogue Mega Evolution in the hopes of running into Zygarde and that mysterious salesperson, but no big breakthroughs yet. Elmo's actions certainly seem suspicious, but I don't get the sense that he has any bad intentions. Please let me know if you find anything important about that, okay? See you around! Oh, wait, it's just gone. Being a detective seems like a lot of work. I better go as well. I've got things of my own to take care of. I'll see you later. Alright, I guess it's back to Hotel Z we go. So we've all survived another round of calling rogue Pokemon, I take it. But where's Tawny? She didn't come back with you? Doing what he always does. Really? Now? So she's got time to help everyone else, but not to fetch her out to clean up her mess? Hello. I figured you might have all arrived back at the hotel after this long. Yeah, I suppose I could drop the act. Look, we are always watching you. You just want us to know what that means, right? So how about it? Ready for your first job? We've got a small bunch of troublemakers holed up in one of the old buildings in the Blue District. I need you to teach them a lesson. If the Rust Syndicate takes direct action, they could draw a bit too much attention. That's why I'd like Team MZ to handle this for us. Just think of it as doing the city a service. Anyway, don't let me keep you. Good luck. So, the Rust Syndicate is putting us to work after all. It seems so. Guess we got no choice but to get started. So we need to teach lessons on troublemakers in the Blue District? I don't like the sound of that. I might suggest we leave dealing with any troublemakers to Koi. Naveen and I could think of other ways to get some cash flowing in to fix all this. Maybe Emma could use some part-time help? Yeah, if only I had more suing commissions. Well, a fine mess has gotten ourselves in, AZ. So it appears that the Rust Syndicate is intent on walking a shadowy path. Yeah, that's that. Are you Koi? The one Mr. Corbeo was talking about? No, but I'll listen. That was the boss thinking, sending a kid. Nah, well, whatever, been waiting for you. So yeah, just thought I rented out this building. But a bunch of troublemakers moved in while I was empty and they haven't left. It's a real pain. I don't know any way to take on those troublemakers. Going into an actual building instead of every other what, a nonchalant building at best? Look over there. Oh, ghost type Pokemon. See the crowd of wild Pokemon? They're the troublemakers. Well, what a jam. I'll be over there in the corner until you're done. I'm surprised we're in an actual building, aside from just one of our own. Just, wow. Well, aside from any rather important looking buildings and restaurants and stuff, you get what I mean. It's time for Greninja to do his job, again. This actually might be time for me to actually catch a Gengar of my own. If I can get it, at least. Oh, heck yeah, I'm able to. Let's go. One for the light fix. Alright, we're done. Is it done? Did you get rid of those pesky Pokemon? Thank you so much. Now I can finally get started on moving my office here. Pretty impressive. The person you said did the trick, Corbeiro. Thank you very much. Of course he did. It's the Rust Syndicate job to look after any citizen who needs help. I was just stopping by to make sure you handled the job properly. Nothing better to do, huh? You must know that there are a lot of our Pokemon going to Lumiose these days, right? Quasartigo's Holotech does a pretty good job of keeping them in set areas and out of trouble, but some make their way into the city and cause problems for people who own other Pokemon. This trend has forced some Pokemon out of their usual habitats and into our living spaces. It's tough not having a place where you belong. It was the same back for me when I was a kid. You went for something like that too? The famous fearless Corbeiro? But wait, that makes it sound like we're the bad guy chasing those Gengar from the home. Now speaking of which, here's another one. Yeah? Looks like you didn't take care of every last troublemaker, did you? Now that's sloppy work. Look, that one disappeared afterwards! So what are you gonna do with that Pokemon? I'll look after it and see how things go. If you're bad chasing it out of its home, I think we can live together at least for now. Right then, I've got your next up lined up already. I need you to have a run with my people. It should be on the riverbank near the electrical substation. I need you to take care of some undesirable elements down there. Interesting. I'm gonna grab this. Check and see if there's no item on his hand. Oh look! Professor Lafferton. Very interesting. No, but no item. Okay. Well, we're done with this building. I'm finding we're doing all this Rust Syndicate stuff at nighttime. Very shady stuff to do things at, but gotta help Tony out of the situation somehow. You're cool, right? That's me. Wait, follow me. And of course, I have to do it manually. I need you to destroy all the Mega Crystals here in the sewers. There's a lot of them. Be ready to break a sweat. You can keep any Mega Crystals until you find when you destroy the Mega Crystals. Good luck. I was about to say, this map ought to look very familiar, but it's not. It basically is just a whole other location. Alright, I don't need to trade this hunter afterwards, so it could be safe. And you could be... no, some over here. You could use some experience. beam. That's a squirrel. Okay. That could be putting up Matom's balance performance, so I'll just have my other Pokemon have up battles. Most well. And now it does, because of course there'd be one. Not seeing anything annoying about here. Someone knows to find a female one, because I lost my opportunity to do so in the sewers when we were looking for Gwent this time. Because a lot of them were just freaking male for some reason. ONG is being a pain. Just a hinge. Yeah, that. That is not gonna reach. I just not gonna. Okay, whatever. But this is really bad. And it's 1-to-1. Okay. There we go. Team for taunt. Okay. That seems to have been every crystal sword around, so I'll drop it down again. Oh, there was. Sneaky. Little clever thing. Although I still got him out. Find him out anyways, but gotta get all of them just in case. There it is. Don't know why the projector point didn't show up. Anyways, I was almost done ahead of time, and it would have been, and she would have been like, "Oh no, wait, there's still more you might have missed." Good work, Neil. The Endless Mega Crystals grow willy-nilly. You couldn't make this a real quantity for Pokemon. So we in the Rust Syndicate tried to clean them up on the boss's orders, obviously. But all Mega Crystals anyway. I figured they were chunks of Mega Power. But I'm just the question of what the world Mega Power is, right? In any case, the Mega Crystals are gone, so let's go. Thanks for taking care of that pesky mess down there. Say, is it truly going around calling Roguewig and the false Pokemon? Well, I mean, we've done all that so far, so yes. I see. One more question. I know a guy showed up after you called one of those Pokemon recently. Who is he? He's just called L. You don't even know his real name, huh? I mean, I have a hunch, but he's obviously not gonna spill it. well, that gentleman's name is Lysander, so he's alive and well. He's very old next to the old weapon. It's fine. Thank you for confirming that. He is, or was, a very wealthy and generous businessman. He helped me out when I was a kid, provided me with support since I had no family to rely on. I don't know why he did that 5 years ago, or what he's been up to since, so... Oh, look at that! He's just basically confirming all the information I probably spewed out in the last episode. But if he's alive, that means I can repay him for everything he's done for me. Oh, but look at me talking to myself. You better not be for this or anyone, understand? Otherwise, that interest, it might become a lot more of an issue for you. Anyway, I have another job for you. We've got a little problem with some outsiders causing trouble in our turf. It might get nasty. But you should be able to handle it for me, right? You know what's up ahead of you. Head to the battle coordinator with Central Plaza. Go take care of it. You heard the boss's orders. You better listen to him. Well, there are some things we now know, and I thought I was. I thought the lights reflecting on the wall was an Pokemon for a moment. But hey, yeah. Now we know some situations, and now we know that the man who's Cordell is clearly left-handed. Even though that was basically a guaranteed hunt, I just knew from the beginning and was just waiting for the game to confirm that. Anyways, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Legends ZA, we're gonna handle the situation over on the turf near Central Plaza. See you guys then.